guys, here I am. I'm going to show you what I've installed recently. Right before I went to King of the Hammers, I installed this Hurst Roll control solenoid to lock up my my front drums, or brakes I should say. So if you're on an incline, it helps you hold the truck while you shift, like if you ever have a stall or you have to stop in the middle of the hill. You can put your brakes in and it'll hold the front brakes while you put a little bit of load on the rear wheels and get your way up again and change gears. So here's how it works. That's the part number on this solenoid. I installed this on my Series 3 88-inch, and the way it works is that you have your master brake booster, master cylinder, and then you come out with one line and it goes into the brake solenoid, and this is the front line of the solenoid of the brake booster. This is the front circuit. Brake fluid goes in here, goes through the solenoid, and then it comes out the bottom, and then at the bottom it gets distributed to the your passenger and your driver's side discs. I should say drum brakes. So the way this goes is that the brake fluid goes in and it gets pushed in. Once it's pushed in and it's opening the shoes holding your front wheels in place, you close it, and therefore the brake fluid cannot travel back when you let go of the brake pedal. So I have it. It's really helpful. A lot of guys use this on the on like hot rods to do burnouts. And so what I have it done, I have it hooked up directly to the battery with an inline fuse. And the reason for that is to so if the vehicle, if the Land Rover stalls on the hill and you have to turn off the ignition or something like that, the solenoid continues to stay closed once you have it. I should have put on here on the circuit the switch. I didn't put the switch on here. That's my bad. I should have put a switch on the I put it on the negative side. Yeah, that's my bad on the diagram. But I'll show you the switch right now when I go inside. So I'll show you here inside this is my Series 3. And the Series 3, it's real easy to install. So I put it in the middle, cut the line. I must have cut maybe about half an inch distance. I was able to push the line a little bit backward and go that way a little bit. And yeah, so it comes from the circuit here. One of these two goes through here. Brake fluid goes through, and then when your pedal is down, it goes through, and then you end up locking you turn on the solenoid, it'll lock the fluid from coming back to the reservoir. And I'll show you guys right now, but it was a very simple install. So you can see there just 3 lag bolts or 3 screws, sheet metal screws. Then you can see the top one is the in, and then you can do out this way if you want to do a like separate sort of circuit. But if you have like individual lines coming to the brakes from here, you can do that. Or this one has the T fitting in the bottom that distributes the line to the driver's side. So I'm going to show you now how it works. So the Hurst kit comes with this screw here, this bolt right here. I installed this switch better. Usually the switch they come is a momentary switch, but I decided to go with with one of these switches better. This switch is a lot more reliable. The momentary switch will go on your stick shift handle right here, but I decided I don't like that, you know, because I have to have a wire running through here. It would look weird. Plus, sometimes when you're shifting and doing other things, you want that brake to stay on until you decide to let it go once you have your gear in. So so I'm gonna show you guys. Right now it's on, so I have it. You notice that my light switch is my key is off right now, but the switch still works directly to the battery. This one has a really nice bulb inside, easy to change, and this comes with the Hurst kit when you buy it. I recommend this bulb because it's nice and bright, but I also added a safety. I got this switch with the inline with already an included like LED in there, so it makes it nice to be able to have, in case this bulb goes out, I can see that my the system is still on. So yeah, so I'll show you how it works. So turn on your, I'm gonna remove my remove the brake can so you can see the brake, the emergency brake. And then I have my pedal. I'm gonna push it in. It's probably best to push as hard as you can so you can get that, you know, nice tight. And then you go over here and you, right now the front wheels are actually locked in. So if I put it in gear, don't mind it. I just got this cool clock that I got to wire in. I was testing it, so that's why it's hanging out. So you put it in first gear, and you'll see that if I let go of the clutch with a little bit of gas, it doesn't really move. It wants to stall the truck. See? But the minute you let go of the switch, you'll see the movement. I like to put a little bit of load so you don't shock the half shaft. So I like to put a little bit of load before letting go of the brake so it doesn't shock the half shafts and the differential. So put a little bit of load and then let it go. Boom. You know, it releases the fluid back into the reservoir. I tried it at King of the Hammers. It worked very well. Just you gotta make sure that your two front drums or the shoes are adjusted properly, because if you have one wheel that's weaker than the other one, the truck will either go one way or another. You got to make sure that they're both tight so that when you lock it, the truck stays, you know, nice in place and doesn't roll back. So I hope you got something out of it. You know, so this switch would go right here, around either here or here, whichever one you want. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a little extra feature that that helps a lot when you're off-roading and you stall on a hill, either going uphill or downhill. So anyways, hope you got something out of it, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.